Hello, my name is Jeffrey Seif, and I am really glad to be here. Had Hitler had his way, I wouldn't be here, however, as I'm sure you all know. My mother would be pleased to be here, but on this very day of the filming, in 1977, my mother died in a mental hospital. Well, actually, she was in a weekend pass, and she died at my sister's home, tragically. In fact, Mom's story was tragic all the way around, and Dad's as well, for that matter. Seif is a German name. I'm of German Jewish extract. My father had one family member from Russia, another from Germany. My mother, both parents were from Germany. My mother was born and raised there. And the reason why Mom was in a mental hospital is because though they could get Mom out of Germany when she was 14, they couldn't get Germany out of Mom. And so it is, as she made her journey from the womb to the tomb, well, 14 and after, she was forever haunted by the ghosts of what happened in Nazi Germany. The reason why Mother got out of town is because her dad, Abraham was his name. That's not very creative, but it certainly is very Jewish. Her dad was friends with the mayor of Landstuhl. There can be bad politics come to town, and word had gone out that there was a bad moon rising with Hitler. Many didn't believe it, but the mayor imposed upon my grandfather, you need to believe this. And so he got family members out one at a time. My mother first, when she was 14, sewed some jewels in her clothing and sent her to America, to a brave new world where she knew no one. Her sister Ilsa followed in short order. My mother's mom and dad survived the war happily and came at the other end of it, but it was a family in ruins. I don't really know how to describe the experience of growing up in the wake of all of that, in part because, others are more in touch with their feelings and experiences than I am. I'm not very good with that. My wife says as much. It would be good to be in touch with the softer side. For whatever reason, it was shut down. I do recall with my mother memories, and these are unflattering. The principal memory I have with my mother, sad to say, is her lying in bed surrounded by pill bottles. I mention that I didn't see her oftentimes in bed because she was gone most of the time. As I'd said earlier, you could take Mom out of Germany, but you just couldn't take it out of Mom. She lived with the ghosts, and this was a world they didn't understand. Post-traumatic stress disorder. This was a world where they threw medicine at people and mental hospitals and shock treatment. There wasn't any therapy. There wasn't a way to talk it out, shock it out, drug it out. It never really got it out. We live in a world today, happily, where people are telling their stories. And it's not only good for Jews to tell the story of the Holocaust, it's good for individuals of non-Jewish extract, I think, that rethink these things to be honest and forthright and earnest and share and care. This brings some healing to Jewish people. It's a healing that my mother never got. I got some of it myself, and I've experienced some forgiveness and healing through my religious convictions, but more on that in another context, perhaps.